is not with us. We all know him. He told this story about 23 years back in one of the Bangalore meetings in a Sunday school class. And Brother Zach was mentioning that this is one of the stories which he cannot forget, because it was one of the stories which he says is so apt how sin and things of this world can become a trap to us, and it is true. The story goes like this. Before I go, I am talking of Brother Andrew Utanka. What he said is what I am narrating, which I heard from Brother Zach. So story goes that there was a small hole in which a mice family was staying. A father, a son, a daughter and mother. That family of mice was staying in that hole, and that was a very small hole. They found it difficult, but they lived there together. They loved one another and they were staying there. And the father and mother used to warn the small children. They were very small rats. So they used to warn the small rats, the mouse, that please take care that you should not go to the neighbor house, you should not go here. They used to warn. And these children used to listen, but just like many of the children, many of us, older ones, we want to see, is it really true? Why my father says or my mother says I should not go to the neighboring house? So the small rat decided, I will go to that house just to see what is it. Is it really true what my father and mother is saying? So the rat goes to the house. It's a big house, very open, wide, big rooms, lot of space to move. He was astonished. He said, I am staying in such a small hole with four of us. We find it so difficult. Night we hardly find it difficult even to sit. And this is such a big house and so much place. He saw many things there. He was so much attracted. There is a TV set. Children are watching TV. There is one elderly man, one woman. When he is seeing all this for the first time, it's a small, tiny rat. Seeing all this, he was very excited. And then he noticed that one of the elderly person there, one man there, he noticed this rat, this small mouse, and he started smiling, looking at that mouse. And looking at that smile, the small rat was so happy. He said, oh, that uncle is smiling at me. So the next day he goes to his father and mother and says, Daddy, Mummy, do you know what I saw? It is such a big house. The uncle there even smiled at me. And you know, there are so many things, so much of space. We are struggling in such a small house. It's so nice to go there. Then the father and mother said, son, please take care. Next time you should not go there. It is dangerous. They are not intending well for you. They are intending harm for you. Please take care that you don't go. But just like many of us, the rat said, let me again try to see what it is. Is it really true? What my parents are saying is right. So the second day he again goes there. Now to his surprise he finds there is a small house made for him. And that house has lot of wires all around, and it has a door, and also there is food inside there. He was excited. Oh, that uncle is so kind of me that he has prepared food for me. Now delicious, I never get it at home. Whatever my father and mother brings, that's what I eat. Now I have delicious food kept for me, that too in a covered area. So with gladness he enters. Immediately as he enters, there is a closing of door. Then he realized, oh, maybe the uncle is desiring that I should eat it without anybody's disturbance. So he happily, very joyfully, he ate that. Then to realize that after some time he saw that he along with that cage was actually dipped inside the bucket where he had to breathe his last. So this was exactly what sin and the lust, the temptations, which seems very attractive, which we hear warnings in the church, our elder brothers, our parents say many a times, we take it lightly, but we should realize if we don't heed, our end also will be the same. So this was something which Brother Zach said, that if it could be shared among all of us as an encouragement.